Simweka na huyu live. Asikose aanze kulia. Omari anadharau yeye.
Hapa ni Kiambu police station. Yes. Kiambu. Omari.
Yes.
How are you, my brother?
Fine.
He's a guru. Philip.
Bora tu niambie pap.
Philip, niko poa. Hiyo nishaelewa.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah. Let me plug it in for you. Where's the male? Where's the female here? Wengine wakichelewa.
Good. Yeah. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Cable, hebu tengeneza cable. Oh. Okay. Sababu tu simu nini? Hapo ni sawa. Unaona?
The chin.
Yeah. Good. We are here to go.
Well, I can confirm authoritatively that the members of parliament who are arrested are here. They have been detained at Kiambu police station. I've had a talk with them. They have been taken care of very well. They have been bought by the OCS water, bottled water. They have settled. I have talked to them. I have demanded that they be taken to the police station. They be taken to court because this is enough time so that we do not have any form of illegal detention for people who are demonstrating. I've asked the OCS and the officers here to explain to me the grounds on which they have detained people who are exercising their right under Article 37 of the Constitution. But the OCS and the police officers are saying they are waiting for directions to come from their bosses. I have just seen quite a number of top DCI officers from the headquarters. They have just come in, so we'll be engaging them to know the way forward. But also with me, I've joined by quite a number of very many members of parliament from the Azimio side, senators from the Azimio side. So in total, we are having around more than 15 to 20 members of parliament who have joined me here so that we give them solidarity and defend them. So I do not expect they have any grounds to take them to court, but if they take them to court, we are equal to defend the right of association, the right of picketing, and as a lawyer, we will defend the rule of law.
Have you managed to speak to the OCS about the charges?
I've talked to all the police officers, the OCS. He is only providing a holding ground. This is a serious crime according to them. It's the DCI headquarters that, as I've said, it is the OCS has only provided a place called a holding ground, a cell. It is now when the officers from the DCI that have come in, we are yet to know what they'll prefer against. Otherwise, it is not the OCS to provide the charge sheet. It is the DCI.
How would you term the arrest? Is this dictatorship or?
I was not present when they were arrested. The police have always a right to arrest everybody and anybody except the president. But the police must arrest within the law, take that person to court. If they have evidence, they take it to court. As because we are law-abiding citizens, we are telling the police, take our clients to court if you have an allegation against them. If you don't have an allegation against them, then that will be violation of fundamental human rights of the members of parliament and the two other citizens who have been arrested.
What was the reason for them to be brought here in Kiambu and the demonstration?
It is one of the issues that we'll be raising in court, where it is a total abuse of the police powers, where the offense was committed in Nairobi allegedly, but they have been brought here. They will be taken. I don't know which court they will be taken. I've been in part of and parcel of these matters. They might not even be taken to Kiambu court. They might be taken to other courts all over. But that is a proper abuse of the criminal justice system, and we hope that this type of Gestapo type of arresting of members of parliament, people of honor, should stop, and stop forthwith. These are not petty thieves. These are not petty criminals to be hounded from Nairobi to Kiambu, from Kiambu, nobody told, to Central, from all over. So that's what I'm saying. We expect, and that's why you've seen quite a big team of members of parliament condoning this place, because they might be taken 10, 15 more police stations before tomorrow morning, and they might be taken to courts even in Garissa or Wajir or anywhere. But that is a proper abuse of the criminal justice system, and as lawyers we will defend that, and we'll also be putting the courts in alert that let the judiciary not be used to be abused, so that people who are alleged to have been arrested at Wabera Street in Nairobi will be brought to Kiambu Court. Territorial jurisdiction of a criminal offense is on where the offense happened, and that is why we are ready as a defense team. Quite a number of members of parliament are also here. They can say their point, but we are ready to defend the honorable. Remember, one of the person arrested is a former serious judge, a judge of the High Court. So we are looking for that. Probably.
Wakili, just the last one. Two of those arrested are leaders in both houses of parliament. Do you think this is an attempt to instill fear in other members of parliament?
It is an attack on the independence of parliament. Remember, there has been an onslaught, a massive onslaught, to make parliament succumb to the whims of the executive. Going for two leaders, one the leader in Senate and another one the leader in the National Assembly, is a clear manifestation to instill fear to other members of parliament that if you make your noise, you'll face the same issue. But as lawyers, we will defend the law, we will defend the constitution, because it is not provided for what is happening now. And that is why we are standing firm that we have instructions to challenge any form of holding of the members of parliament, because it is an illegal act, it is uncalled for, it is causing a lot of tension in the country, and we urge the judiciary to be independent so that it does not open up a floodgate of such arrests.
But it is true. It is true that they believe and they think that if they arrest two of our leaders, that it's going to scuttle the whole process. But they are mistaken, because each person is out here because of what they experience in their individual houses. If it's hunger, each person experiences hunger in their houses. If it's high school fees, if it's a high, difficult economic time, each person experiences that. And nobody has been mobilized to come out. Each person has come out because of the experience that they have in this country at the moment. So whether they take them or not, whether they tear gas us or not, we are out here because of what we feel and what our people also feel in this country at this moment.
Let me just add, the intention actually to paralyze not only what is going on, but parliament is there. We were more than 30 members of parliament, and when they threw tear gas, nothing was happening. Then they pick these two out of all the 30, and then now they keep moving them to DCI, to Kiambu. There was absolutely nothing these two people did. So our interpretation, there's an attempt, apart from trying to thwart what is going to happen anyway, to actually paralyze parliament. And the police should not allow themselves to be used to actually stop the activities and the functions of other arms of government.
Notice that this was a peaceful demonstration.
Yes.
This was a very peaceful demonstration. It is the system that is actually bringing chaos. They are the ones throwing tear gas, they are chasing us all over, they are arresting members of parliament, they are the ones provoking wananchi. So they take the responsibility.
Let me add as follows.
Na kwanza wacha niseme, na si viongozi peke yake ambao wameshikwa, hata wale wazalendo wa Kenya, the patriotic Kenyans ambao wamejitokeza kwa sababu katiba imewapatia ruhusa ya kupicket, ya kudemonstrate na kutoa voice yao kwa yale mambo, kwa hali ya maisha vile ambayo imekuwa ngumu. Hata mimi, my driver has been arrested na ameshikwa bure tu. Walienda kwa gari kwa sababu waliona hii ni gari ya mheshimiwa Mishi na wakamuaresti bure, na vijana wengine wetu wengi wamewashika. Wote waachiliwe kwa sababu hawana makosa, hawakuwa armed, hawakuwa na silaha yoyote, hawakutukana mtu yoyote, ni just demonstration. Kwa nini kama ino serikali ya Kenya Kwanza iko right na inafanya kila kitu sawa, kwa nini wasituache tufanye demonstration yetu? Today South Africa they are demonstrating na wako very peaceful, hakuna mtu ameshikwa, hakuna mtu amekuwa arrested. Kwa hivyo give us our right as Kenyan to picket, to demonstrate, to raise our voice on behalf of the Kenyans.
Mimi nashangaa sana kwa sababu asubuhi tulikuwa tunatembea kwenda kunywa chai na tulikuwa watu 5 na askari ambao walikuwa plain wakavuka barabara wakaja ule upande wetu na wakatuuliza kwa nini mmesimama, na tukawauliza kwani siku hizi pia ni hatia kusimama? Katiba imekataza watu wasimame. Na pale ndugu zetu wawili Yogo na mwenzake wakashikwa wakapelekwa Central Police, tumeenda wametolewa DCI, hivi tunaambiwa wako hapa Kiambu Police Station. Je, huu ni ungwana? Watu kupigwa tear gas kwa sababu wanatembea, pia kutembea imekuwa hatia? Mimi tumeshangaa sana, lakini hatutatulia, hatutanyamaza na sisi bado haluta continua.
Thank you. Let me explain this. First of all, we are here with lawyers and several members of parliament. At least 20 of our colleagues are here and several honorable MCAs from Nairobi, Siaya and elsewhere. And the reason we are here is because they've arrested 4 of our colleagues and several of our aides, drivers, bodyguards and all that, and they're in various places. Particularly, the Honorable Pio Wandai, we understand, is in Kiambu Police Station. Initially, they took him and Honorable Stuart Mazayo to Central Police Station. When we went there, the police there threatened to shoot us, but we are not afraid to be shot. And then they moved them to Kiambu DCI. When we followed there, they refused us to gain entry. Then they sneaked them. At least to the Honorable Pio and I, we understand they sneaked him to this Kiambu law court. We don't know where our 3 other colleagues are. We don't know where our other aides are. Let it be clear. There is no offense that you can charge someone with who is demonstrating peacefully under Article 37. All those that they have arrested were unarmed, they were peaceful, they were just walking to demonstrate. Let it be clear that we are not afraid. We are not afraid of this regime because this has happened before. And if they want to arrest all of us, they will keep arresting all of us. And in fact, now that they are trying to make sure that we cannot demonstrate peacefully, we will make sure we call for more demonstrations. I do not think they have enough cells to keep all of us in the cells. And if they have enough tear gas, let them just use it. For us, we are going to demand that they release all our colleagues that they have detained. We are going to demand that they allow all those they are blocked. They block people on Ngong Road from Kibra. They block people on Thika Road. They block people on Jogo Road. They block people everywhere. In fact, we understand in Jacaranda grounds, someone may have already died. They have already killed someone. We will not be deterred by intimidation. We will exercise our constitutional right to the fullest. And even now, let them know that we are leaving Kiambu and we are going back to town to exercise our constitutional right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yes.